Welcome back, my friends. Hold on, wait, save it for air. For those of you in the market for a new home or an office building, we invite you to check out a series here on KMOV called Reside in St. Louis. It highlights some of the amazing homes that are on the market right now in the St. Louis area. And this morning, we're learning more about a church that has been converted into an office. I want you to welcome to the show, Ted Wright and his pants. Ted and his pants are with Dielmann Sotheby's International Realty here in the St. Louis area. Happy holidays to us, my friend. First of all, it's good to see you. This is fantastic. You can pull it off. I don't think I could pull that off.
I can't wear them every day, but this time of year, yes.
I would argue. So talk to me about this property. When and why did the owners decide to transform this from a church into what is virtually office space now, right?
Well, it's the Catholic Church decommissioned this church back in about 1999, and my client bought it about 14 years ago. Mm-hmm. They spent about a year redoing the church and transforming it into offices for their advertising company.
So obviously that gives us a sense for what it's being used for now. If you're walking a potential buyer through this, because you know what they're doing in their mind, they're thinking, how can I utilize this space? How do you see it being used by a potential buyer?
Well, of course, it could be used as a, advertising or creative agency or workplace. We're seeing a lot of interest in co-working places.
Oh, sure.
And supposedly a lot of the co-working places throughout St. Louis have waiting lines or waiting lists. And so it could be a really cool co-working place. And I think it's a place where you can wow your employees and wow your clients when they come and see it.
At the same time, and when Ted talks about a co-working facility, imagine basically multiple companies or even entrepreneurs or private business owners sort of sharing a space, sharing copiers and a computer network and so on. So yeah, what a cool space it would be for that. You mentioned it was a Catholic church. What else do we know about the history of this place? Do we know when it was built originally?
Well, it was built in 1923. It was the Holy Family Catholic Church.
Okay.
And a very popular church. It has a rectory. It had a school attached to it. My property comes with the church, and then you get the whole rectory also.
They're throwing in the rectory as a bonus. I love it. What part of town are we talking about here? Where is this?
This is in Tower Grove South, and so it's an easy walking distance, the beautiful Tower Grove Park. Mm-hmm. You can go up to Grand Avenue and have wonderful meals at the ethnic restaurants. But it's tucked into, a neighborhood where there's homes surrounding it.
I love it. Are there any restrictions on the use? In other words, if somebody decided to, because you guys have brought us a listing once before that was a church converted into a residence.
Yes.
If somebody wanted to do something like that with this property, would that be allowed? Would that be okay?
Yeah, I think the Catholic Church did put some restrictions on how it could be used.
Okay.
So I think one thing listed there is a massage parlor. So
on the next list?
Yes.
Okay, I can understand that.
But I think generally you can use it for office space. I think it could be an event venue. It's neat, and I think it gives you sort of a glimpse. I know, unfortunately, that the Catholic Church is decommissioning more churches coming up. Mm-hmm. So I think it gives everybody sort of a glimpse on how you can use these beautiful structures.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Boy, it would be fascinating just to get in there and poke around a little bit. He gets to do this every day. We're jealous. Thank you, Ted. We
Thank you.
And the pants.
And the pants. Just a round of applause purely for the pants. Once again, you can get in touch with Ted by phone. The number's right there on your screen right now. On top of that, you can visit tedwhiterealestate.com to take a look at all of his current listings. A lot of cool ones on there. And again, be sure to check out Reside in St. Louis for featured listings in and around the greater St. Louis area. That's available right now on KMOV.com. You can check it out on the KMOV app. It's on Roku, it's on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and we put them up on YouTube as well, guys.
That's so cool. I love the repurposing and the ability to celebrate communion and place an ad at the same time.
Yes, and confession.
And confession, he said, yes.